Hi everybody, welcome to the Northwood Farms Vlog entry 110.
And I'm Emma.
I'm Kip.
I'm Jen Bell.
And we're up here on the most beautiful February day ever.
Yes,
Ever.
it is.
Yeah.
I like ever.
It's so pretty out. I came out for Valentine's Day because they're my Palentines.
That's right.
And
funny.
we've been riding all yesterday afternoon and all morning and having a great time. Emma's been helping me with a lot of stuff, getting a really nice working trot going with Chrome and carrying some real nice soft feel and him being in self-carriage. I'm not having to hold him in that position, and it's really nice.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because there's this feeling, and it's not just turning loose the jaw. It's whole body balance and
forward and power.
right. And the high and there's a whole bunch of things that I've been playing with this winter that I have just had the dangest time explaining to people, like over text or even just kind of talking about it on the phone or whatever. And so to be able to like kind of point at stuff and talk to you about exactly how to get it so that you could, like the base of the neck thing, the holding the horse and having the horse hold himself in balance, but you got to make really quick corrections. That's the thing. You have to be really timely, but then you also have to be able to leave them alone, because where is the peace?
Right. And that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately too, is, you know, holding Chrome in soft feel and going along. And I've been thinking to myself, where exactly am I even creating any peace in this, even though he's happy and he's going along? But like, is there true peace there? Because I'm not necessarily just floating the reins to him and letting him, you know, carry himself. And so that's what we've been working on this weekend. Chrome's trying to eat the camera.
Like,
Don't adjust the
how
camera,
come
man.
I'm not in the shot?
That's my job.
Yeah. So it's been really, I'm just sitting here staring at Emma the whole weekend, like trying to do what she says.
I do that a lot too.
You do?
No, but it really is a feeling, and there's so many pieces that have to be in place before you can even kind of really explore it on the level that you're kind of talking about. And even I'm doing the exact same thing just now in one hand, being able to kind of fix and float, because you have to do them both. You have to do them both, and so you have to have a language with your horse about what the fix is, which you do. So then it was just a matter of getting you to ride the whole body forwards when it was correct.
Yeah.
And it's just so fun to get to see this now on many horses, and horses that I know too. It's really cool. Not just my own horses, but like Beth's horse, Louie, is really starting to shape that way. Of course, Big Jackson, we see him for sure. And then Chrome, like with his backup. And should we touch on the backup deal?
Yeah.
Basically, Buck, what he said to me in Spanaway has been hugely impactful through the winter, and it's probably going to sound like duh to a bunch of you guys, but because of the way it related to Lil and where she was at, it made a huge difference to me. And that was just simply that if the horse puts effort to squatting down into the ground to go backwards, they're going to put effort into squatting down into the ground and going forwards. And so that's pretty cool. That is very cool effect once you can kind of get that handy. When we were with the marshmallow today.
Yeah. And it just feels completely different when they're really pushing in the dirt and backing up and they're, you know, carrying themselves. It's a completely different feel. It
And the
feels
stops,
awesome.
huh? Like the stops. When you ask for stop when things are going correctly, totally different.
The stop, I mean, I have spent so much time trying to figure out what kind of stop I wanted Chrome to have, what I wanted it to feel like, and I feel like it just used to just throw me forward out of the saddle. And, you know, and this weekend it's actually felt a lot better.
Yeah, and even when the horse, like, because there's this point when they're going to figure out how to get stopped and not pull on you, because they know they're going to kind of get their lips stretched out or whatever. But it's so different when the horse is prepared
When they're actually,
to stop.
Yeah, when their body is correct and they're not just trying to avoid your, you know, pulling back on them.
Yes, when you have the horse that is their hindquarters are already tucked in as they're going forwards, then you just stop. And it's like, no problem.
They
It's
just
pretty
whoop,
wild.
sit
Well,
down.
they do it for you. It's not you're causing them to do it. They're,
Yeah.
they're sitting.
Right, exactly.
And that's where the peace comes in too.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, Ben,
Because you're not forcing them. They're just like, oh yeah, this one.
You're just stopping riding,
Yeah.
and they're already in the dirt.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
exactly. Very cool. So that's our story from here. We hope everybody has an awesome week going forwards. Oh, Monday tomorrow is the 20th anniversary from Kip and I's first date.
Yes.
So
I'm
we
so
have to-
happy to be here on their their anniversary weekend. How
years.
romantic.
And yes, people, I was 18 years old.
You just said your age.
I know, but I just still, there's nothing I
Emma's
can do about
43,
it.
in case you guys were wondering. She's 43.
No, I was, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to get married till I'm 30. I got a lot of stuff to do. And then I meet Kip when I'm 18. I'm like, oh, crap, this was totally not my plan. But, oh, I graduate from high school and get married.
Way to go.
I know.
Loser.
Not that there's
pretty
anything
sweet.
wrong with that. That's just not what I had planned.
It's a pretty sweet story. They're my favorite couple ever.
Aw. Yeah. So anyway, we hope everybody has a good week going forward, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace!
Yeah.
Bye.